That is my response to a tweet. And today's tweet says, with so many choices for president, why is the Republican Party panicking? With so many choices for president, why is the Republican Party panicking? Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. Well, here's my response to that tweet. There are, you remember when Barack Obama, you remember the guy said, Jeremiah Wright said, the chickens have come home to roost. He said that in the sense that basically what he was trying to say is that what was happening with the World Trade bombing and everything was America getting their due. Their chicken, whatever he felt that we were doing wrong, it was coming back to get us. Well, I'm going to have to take a little something from what Jeremiah Wright said. Not the accuracy or more so the inaccuracy of where he was coming from with his angry self. But what's happening with the Republican Party is that 3 of their chickens are coming home to roost. And those 3 chickens are Trump, Carson, and Fiorina. Those are the 3 chickens coming home to roost. Because what has been happening, here's why the Republican Party is in a panic. Even though there's so many candidates, there's only 3 of them that America wants to talk about and wants to vote for. And it's not their other 13. And the reason why that is because this is what happens when you ignore the American people. Republicans, you have been ignoring us. And now these 3 chickens are coming home to roost. No one in America wants to be a part of your politics anymore. We want people that are not connected to politics. Even though they will be once they are elected president. But the point is that you guys are the political elite that don't listen to us. And so now that chicken is coming home to roost. We're not listening to you. You ask us for your vote. You tell us that you're going to do the things that we're asking you to do. And then when you get that opportunity to do it, nothing. You show up with nothing. And because of you, Republican Party, now we have all these liberal virus sicknesses happening in America. The greatest country on the world is functioning like a 3rd world country, trying to create maybe a 4th world, because if we decline that much, we don't get to even occupy 3rd world status. We were all world status before 2008. Yes, we had problems just like anything else, but the resiliency of America didn't get a chance to take place. And now we're experiencing socialism firsthand when we fight these things. And the Republican Party, you guys, are the one who has ushered in all of this American weakness. Because you told us that you were going to stand up to this, and then when you got the opportunity to do it, you folded like a cheap suit. And so what's happening is the Republican Party's power and stature in the mindset of the electorate is now null and void. They are forced to come over to what the American people want because they didn't have enough gravitas, they didn't have enough cojones to give the American people what they wanted when we elected them to give us what we wanted. And what was that? Less Obama, less drama, more American exceptionalism. And they blew it. Republicans, you blew it. The only chance you have is stop asking why did the chicken cross the road and know that the chicken crossed the road because you guys are about to help America explode. And these 3 chickens is trying to cock-a-doodle-doo your butt all the way out of power. Because the American people are not speaking. What did you think was going to happen by you ignoring us? See, the Democrats, they tried to say with the Obamacare, the stupidity of the American voter. See, you felt the same way too. You thought we were stupid. You thought we were just going to keep taking your talking points and we were just going to keep looking at Boehner like he was some kind of savior, and we was going to look at Mitch McConnell instead of our drunk grandpa. We were going to look at him as some kind of savior, and we were going to understand your guys' little bull crap of an excuse of why you couldn't stop none of these Obama policies, none of these liberal policies. Because we didn't have the votes. Because he was going to veto it. Well, when we counted the votes, see, that's that political junk. And we're tired. And so now we got 3 chickens that's coming home to roost. You created. Through your inactions. We love hearing Donald Trump. Whether he can do it or not, guess what? He did it in the private sector. We know there's something different in politics. Yes, we know that when it comes time to being president, that a lot of that stuff is not happening. But it sounds good to us right now. It sounds so good to hear somebody standing up for America. It just feels so good. Because we've been watching some Republican weaklings just let America just go to the wayside by somebody who is probably the most un-American person on the planet. Yes, he's American because he's taking advantage of the American system, but as far as the protecting of the Constitution, what America really is, he's un-American. I'll say it. If you're afraid to say it, I'll say it. He's un-American. He's trying to transform and fundamentally transform America into something that he sees. And guess what? What they see is not American. It's of a bunch of Americans trying to make the whole rest of the continent, the whole rest of the planet equal. So that doesn't equal American exceptionalism. That means accept America. Not expect America, but accept America. Looking like Guatemala or whoever. So Republicans. Here's your chickens coming home to roost, and there's 3 of them. Donald Trump is going to have to get more specific. Ben Carson is looking awesome. And trust me, I'm going to tell you right here first, it ain't a black thing, baby. It's not a black thing. It's a fact thing. And the fact is this. Under you Republicans, we are weaker. Thank you. Under you Republicans, we are weaker. And that's un-American. And that's something that we're not going to stand for. And so the reason why you're panicking, because just like them liberal elites, you Republican elites is finding out that us stupid Americans kind of know a little bit more than you do. Hey, that's my response to a tweet on the Phil Williams Show.